Hello, my name's Sean. I'm a Tint Man Window Tinting, and here we have a new Tesla Model X, and we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about the windshield. We're going to measure the factory smoke rear windows, not just with the infrared, but also with the ultraviolet rays and the total solar energy rejected, or total solar heat. So let's just start off with the visor strip. So we're doing a super large visor strip. We're going to do the XPEL XR Black 5. Look how dark that is. So the driver's side is already done. This side is not. Now, if it was a regular vehicle, that would be way too dark if it's going to be in front of your eyes, but this is above you, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's definitely going to keep the sun from beating down on their heads. So again, the driver's side is already on. I was going to show you that these are so big and curved, even just for the visor strip, that we actually have to put it on the outside of the vehicle and shrink it before we install it on the inside. Now let's go and look at the factory smoke rear windows. Like, how dark is this? How much heat do you think it's going to cut out? And are all meters going to read the same? So let's see. This is reading 15.8 VLT. That's the darkest you're allowed to do in the state of Florida for the most part. The law is 15 on the rear windows, and it's cutting out 100% of the ultraviolet rays and 95.6% of the infrared heat. So you really don't have to do anything on these back windows. It's already rejecting as much as XPEL XR plus 15 for the most part. But let's use this meter. All right, now what are we saying? All right, our VLT, that top number all the way to the left, it's saying 15%. The ultraviolet rays is saying 100%. And then on this meter, we get to have the total solar energy rejection, which is bouncing around 90, which is an amazing number. And then we have the infrared heat rejection on 3 different spectrums, and they're all reading right around 96. So again, if you want to give us some more of your money, we can put some tint on the back of there. But we just like being honest with our customers. We would rather have a customer for life than a customer for a day. So anyways, let's go see what we're measuring here. So this, I did XPEL XR Black Ceramic 30. So it's not our top of the line. This is second to the top. And we are measuring at 27.5 visible light transmission. You're allowed to go to 28 in Florida. The ultraviolet rays is at 100. And the infrared heat rejection is at 94.2. Again, this is a laminated glass, so it's already got some solar energy properties in there because it's Tesla. Not all of them are like that, but Tesla is. All right, so with this meter, we are at 25 VLT, 100 UV, 84% total solar energy rejected, and all of these spectrums are bouncing between 95 and almost 97% of the infrared heat rejection. So that wraps it up for the Model X. So that's what we usually do. We do the darkest allowed in Florida usually, and that would be 30 on the front 2 doors, and then a nice large 5% visor strip. You can learn about all of our locations, films, prices, residential and commercial window tinting, everything at tintmanfl.com.